Hi, I'm Murray and I play drums.
Hi, I'm Dylan and I sing and play guitar.
And hi, I'm Matthew and I play bass and do backing vocals.
We are Red Huxley and you're watching MCAR Flitz. After we met Dave, he basically said to us, I could come there and record the album with you guys, but you should rather come to America, to my studio in Joshua Tree, because basically I have a rad studio. It's got all sorts of awesome instruments. I know my studio, so if you guys come here, we'll be able to do a much more interesting record with lots of awesome sounds and things. It was just like a no-brainer, like we need to go to America. So then we looked at the numbers and we were like, we need to raise the money to go there, pay for the studio, everything. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We need to do this. We looked into many different ways of raising the money, and basically the best way we found was Kickstarter. It just seemed like they have a great online presence and a great website and a great way of doing it, and it just seemed like a really cool way of involving the fans and like everyone. It was just an awesome, really relaxed but mind-blowing experience. First of all, it was our first album, so we'd never done a full album. So just being in a studio for that long, all together for 3 weeks, just like focusing hard on one thing, was a really cool experience. And Dave was so like chilled, and he just let us be ourselves and just play when we wanted, record when we wanted. If we didn't feel like doing vocals or something, he would just be like, cool, we'll do it later. Like there's no, whenever you guys feel comfortable to Dave there. And Dave just had stories and stories and stories of all the bands he's played in, all the bands that have recorded there. He gave me this guitar, and it was like this really cool old wooden red guitar. And as he gave it to me, he was like, yeah, that's the one that Josh Homme used in that Queens of the Stone Age single, Make It With You. And then he showed me the music video, and there he was playing the same guitar, and I was holding that same guitar. And for me, that was just like,
every day, yes, our minds were blown.
I think for me, one of the greatest things I remember was just the first time we walked in there, and we walked into like a tracking room and sat down with a drum kit, and it was like already set up and everything. And Dave was like, yeah, Brian from Eagles of Death Metal and Brad from Rage Against the Machine had just been jamming here. So just to sit down and be able to like play on something like that was something completely different for me, and it was such a great experience.
One thing I'll never forget is just playing all the guitars that I played, because he had the most amazing, interesting array of guitars. And
right at the end of the process, Dave said he was going to have a big brisket barbecue, which was like to invite all of his friends and family, and which ended up in this really cool jam session at the end. Like we had Hayden Scott from Airwall Nation come pitch up, and a whole lot of other guys from the Hood, and just these really cool people. And we landed up in a room together at the end making music together, which was, I'll never forget that. I don't know if you can top South African beer, but or Jägermeister for that instance. But yeah, everything just tasted amazing because we were on a high all the time. So we could have probably had like plonk and still had an amazing time with us.
How do we top this? Keep working hard and basically release this album, give it to everyone we possibly can, try and get this like as far out as we can and see what people think of it. And then basically just keep writing with the lessons that we learned at Rancho, just take the inspirations and everything we learned from the process and from Dave and from everything, like just the whole experience for us, how like awesome it is to be like those guys and be just pure musicians. Like there's no fancy things, they just love music. And I think we'll just keep working hard at songwriting and release the next album, maybe at Rancho again. We'll see. Kickstarter again. But yeah, it's hard to say, we're just gonna keep focusing on like moving forward right now, and then just onwards and upwards always. After Christmas, from the 27th until the 4th of January, we'll be all up and down the Garden Route.
This is our Facebook page link. Check it out for all the tour dates.